I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand when everything's meant to be broken. Welcome back to House Helmwood. I'm Aszur, and today we're going to be going over the internet's hot takes. All right, first hot take here. Not super hot, but it should be mandatory for everyone to work at least 1 year in a customer service position. Should limit the amount of assholes to servers and such. Yeah, I mean, as someone who's worked in the restaurant and customer service industry for my entire life, yeah, I feel like a lot of people just don't really understand how it is. I mean, there's a big difference between front of the house and back of the house, and I think everybody is into one of those two categories. And if you know, you know. But yeah, I think it would do a lot better for everybody to just kind of feel just like on the other side, because it's not always as easy as it seems. I think for me, especially being a bartender for as long as everyone's always like, oh, like it must be so cool like being a bartender, you know what I mean? But honestly, not always. You know, it's not as glamorous as it might seem. Kind of just handing cans of high noons and beers to a bunch of 22-year-old assholes for $1 a piece. It's not really that sweet. Honestly, I feel like I haven't really. I don't know. I think girls, like in my experience, like get treated like the worst at like restaurants. Like when I was a waiter at the Cheesecake Factory for a long time, it was like almost no customer ever really got like an attitude with me. Like people like dudes, I feel like are like they don't like step out of line like talking to like another dude, but like they're quick to like get an attitude with a girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like I always felt like girls got treated way worse at restaurants. I feel like a lot of times people like servers and stuff like that feel like just like entitled to a tip, and it's like, you know what? Sometimes you just suck. You know, maybe you just didn't deserve a tip, or at least a great one at least. Sleeping in everyday clothing is comfortable. Sleeping in everyday clothing is comfortable. Other than shoes, sleeping in regular clothing is often pretty comfortable. I personally find jeans, a shirt, and socks to be incredibly comfortable to sleep in. Even a hoodie or jacket on top is sometimes comfortable. Pajamas are obviously softer, but they're more of a preference than necessity. Yeah, I mean, this is just a terrible take. I mean, who is sleeping in jeans? That is just insane. If I ever sleep in jeans, it's because I was hammered and I somehow didn't take my jeans off. Yeah, I have no idea. That is an awful take. I sleep in pretty much just my boxers like every night. No, I would never do that. Even pajamas, like I didn't like. Aren't you hot? Like you have like felt flannel pajama pants on and like a shirt. Like that is crazy. I don't even. No, that's not for me. That's a terrible take. That's a bad one. I'm not into that. Why would you wear a jacket? Like, where are you sleeping? In your car or outside? Like, I mean, I'm not even the type of person, like, I can sleep in a car because I go on a lot of road trips and stuff, and, like, that's fine, but I don't know. For the most part, no. Like, I can't even, like, I can't sleep with socks on. Like, that is crazy. A jacket is wild. Like, you're laying in your bed in your jacket is crazy. Yo, this might be a hot take, but, like, yo, everyday clothes is mad comfortable. Yeah, for doing everyday stuff, not sleeping. What the hell? Pajamas are obviously softer, but they're more of a preference. I mean, yeah, they're definitely not a necessity, but jeez. I want to know what kind of jacket they're wearing. Comfy ass jacket. Country music sucks. Yeah. Country music definitely sucks. Maybe like some older. Nah, that shit is terrible. Like I listen to it sometimes, and I like. It's like a joke. Like this is real. Like people actually like this. Like Morgan Wallen or some shit. Like last night we let the liquor talk. Like that shit is so terrible. Like it is like a stereotype. Like I feel like it's like somebody making fun of country music. Like it does. Like I can't believe that's real. That's just I can't get into it. Probably one of the only genres of music I really just can't get into at all. Um, if I do get it, like even enjoy it at all, it's just because I think it's funny. Like Chicken Fried, like that is just an objectively hilarious song. Like what is he? Like what does that even mean? Like, like what is he talking about? Just a little bit of chicken fried. Like what is that shit? Yeah, that's not even a hot take. I feel like a lot of people don't really like country music. I feel like it's a very like people that love it, and people that don't hate it. You know what I mean? I would say it's probably the most hated on genre, and probably rightfully so. Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right. Like I said, I mean, if I do like it, it's like because I think it's funny. Like you know what I mean? Like if I'm like out and that shit plays, I might hit a little jig or something, you know. But like I'm not listening to that in my car. Like that's not. I don't know. I feel like I said, I feel like modern country is like way more like pop and like just like not serious. I mean, there are like some classics and stuff, that probably are considered like country that probably are like genuinely like good songs, but it's just not for me really. The best seats at a movie theater are in the front row. It already sounds. The point of going to a theater is an immersive experience which is maximized in the front row. The screen takes up your whole field of vision. It almost feels like you're part of the set. When you sit in the back, you see exit lights and other people that take you out of the experience. It feels more like watching a movie on a normal TV, and yet the front rows are almost always empty. I don't even like. I've never sat in the front row, so I don't know. Maybe this person might be onto something. Maybe I got to give that a shot. I mean, common sense tells me that it's terrible, but like I said, I've never done it, so I guess I really don't know. But it just sounds like I'm gonna like hurt my neck, like hurt my eyes. It really sounds awful. As someone who falls asleep at movies a lot, though, they made movie theaters like way too comfortable nowadays, like with the recliner and everything. So maybe sitting up front might keep me awake. AI won't take over the world. I don't think it's gonna take over the world. I mean, I don't know. AI could get crazy. AI, yo, I use Grok like a lot, like for like random things, and like I'm not gonna lie, I love it. But like it's really like scary. Like I can't even imagine where that shit is gonna be at in like 5 years, 10 years, let alone like you know what I mean. Like AI is wild, man. I mean, Grok tells me things that I couldn't even. It would take me like 2 hours to Google all this info and put it together in the way that Grok can in like literally like 20 seconds. It's crazy. I don't know, but what do you mean by take over the world? Like robots like taking over the world, like enslaving humanity? Because like I don't think that's gonna happen. But I mean, huh? The Matrix? Okay. I mean, The Matrix is like confusing to me because I mean, I don't think I watched number two. And like I'm really not a big movie guy, but like in the Matrix, like they're like inside of the Matrix. I thought the Matrix was more like an idea more than like a thing. Is Whoopi Goldberg in the Matrix? There's some like black lady that looks like Whoopi Goldberg. I remember that part. Nah, not Morpheus, yo. Nah. That Morpheus is like Samuel Jackson or something. I mean, like I said, I mean, AI is like it's like you definitely got to get with it, yo. Like I know a lot of people like hate AI because of like impacts on nature and the world, the environment and whatnot, and I get that. But I mean, it's not going anywhere. Like it's really not, and it's only gonna grow. And just like the internet and really anything, it's got its positives and negatives. But depending on how you use it, it really can be extremely beneficial. And like I said, it's not going anywhere, regardless if you like it or not. So, might as well figure something out. It's Keanu Reeves, right? Okay.
That's the real world. Like that's post-apocalyptic. There's like fucking robots that are flying around. They look like squids.
That's the real world.
That's the real world. And then when you get plugged into the Matrix, that's the fucking simulation.
Oh, okay. I see. I remember this one scene where he's like sitting on a bench talking to this like older black lady, and I thought it was Whoopi Goldberg. The Oracle, that's what it is. Yeah. Then he fights like 50 robots that like all look like him or something like that. The agents. Yeah. See, okay. I was the Oracle. Yeah. That's not Whoopi Goldberg, I guess. I always thought that was Whoopi. Okay. Yeah. Shout out Whoopi. Group chats are more stressful than fun. I joined this group chat with a few friends from work, and it started off okay. We were just sharing memes and planning weekend stuff. But now every time my phone buzzes, it's like a dozen messages piling up, and I feel like I have to respond right away or I'll miss something important. It's exhausting trying to keep up with everyone's opinions on everything from lunch spots to random drama. Yeah, that's valid. That's a valid take, I mean, I'm someone that, like, sleeps in really late. Like, I work late night, and I sleep till, like, noon, 1 o'clock, like, almost every day. And I'll wake up and I'll have like 100 texts on my phone from multiple group chats. And half the time I don't even read it. And half the time when I do engage, it's just like me. Most of them are like sports oriented. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll play a lot of fantasy football or, football season or whatever. So half the time, even when I do engage, it's like we're just arguing about bullshit. But yeah, I mean, some group chats are fun. But it's like you got like the best group chats are like the small ones. Like if it's like 3 or 4 people, like me and just like a few of my boys or something like that, like then it's fine. But once there's like 10 people in there, like it's too much. It's just bullshit, And then it's like you're trying to like start a plan or something. Nothing's worse than you're trying to like make plans or something and you text the group chat and there's 12 people in there and like nobody responds because you know everybody saw that shit and nobody just says anything, like that's just like, oh, okay, like fuck me, I guess. Yeah, I'm not really a big group chat guy, honestly. Like I said, I'm in a bunch, but half the time I don't even look because by the time I woke up, that conversation ended 3 hours ago, so it's nothing to even say. But yeah, I wouldn't say they stress me out necessarily, but they're just like unproductive. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's just bullshit, like in the group chat. Once in a while, though, like I will say, when you send in something funny and it gets like 6 ha-has, that's like the best feeling. When you get mad ha-has in the group chat, you feel good. Fat people are lazy. You have no excuses. You lived a life full of invalid excuses every single day. Truth is, you've never even tried to lose weight or change your eating habits. I would say that's like, probably like 80% facts, damn near. Like, I mean, obviously some people have like, medical issues or, like maybe like financial issues where it's harder for them to like get to and from a gym or afford a gym membership, or even like food that is like better because, fast food is so cheap and like convenient and stuff. But like, I would say it really is like 80% valid. I mean, like it's not like you could not be fat, really. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could really, like, not eat that, like, double cheeseburger and, like, 20 McNuggets. And, like, I don't know, like, go for a walk or something. Like, you definitely do not need to be fat. Like I said, I mean, barring, like, medical issues or something, like, if you really didn't want to be fat, you could not be fat. And no. And the more fat you get, the harder it is to be less fat. You know what I mean? So it's like, once you let yourself get to that point, you're only making it harder for you to be not fat. So that's not even a hot take, really. I mean, it's like kind of just like a fact. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what like fat ass person doesn't think they're like kind of lazy? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know any fat person that's like thinks that they're like, like they know it's on them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. No one else made you fat but you, bro. Like, come on. that was not even like a hot take, yo. It's like, I fucking hate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yeah, nah, that's a L take, honestly. I mean, they're not like delicious. They're not the best sandwich ever, but hate is crazy. Like, it's a peanut butter and jelly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a classic. That's like saying I hate chocolate chip cookies. If you toast a peanut butter and jelly too, like toast the bread, fire. Yeah, I don't get that one. You got to cut it in triangles too. Trust. That might be the worst take so far. I don't even understand why that person like felt the need to express that opinion online. Like, he was just looking like he was just rage baiting. Like, he was just looking to get some answers, some responses. Like, how bad do you hate peanut butter and jelly? That, yeah, just log into Reddit and just fucking, I hate peanut butter and jelly, and just see what happens. And I don't want the world to see me. Sitting next to your partner at the restaurant is so much better. You can hear them better. It's easier to share food. There's more table space, and in general, it's cute, affectionate as hell. Plus, everyone already agrees on this. When there's multiple couples at the table, how do you sit? That's right next to your partner. We should just keep doing that when it's just the two of you. Damn, they made a valid point in the second half there, honestly. They really made a valid point. I mean, I definitely do not do that. Like, when me and my girlfriend go out to eat, like, she'll make it a point to, like, go sit on the other side, or, like, we'll figure it out. And I understand, like, visually why we do that, because it would be weird if we were just at, like, a table. Just, it's definitely awkward. But, damn, everyone already agrees on this. When there's multiple couples at the table, how do you sit? That's a good point. That is a good point. I'm probably not going to change the way we sit right now, but I understand the thought process there, and I'm not mad at it. It's definitely a valid hot take, and I would say. At the same time, too, though, it's like, if you're in a booth, like, you're not going to sit on the same side of the booth. Like, that's just weird. Like, come on. I don't know, man. That's just weird. Like, if it's, like, a four table, like, and you're, like, kind of, like, diagonal, like, I guess that, like, that's, like, a little okay. But a booth, I feel like that's crazy. Like, that's weird. Like, if I was, like, when I was, like, a server, like, if I came to a table and there was just two people on one side of the booth, like, I wouldn't say anything. But, like, in my mind, I'd be like, these people are fucking weird. And, like, when I go on the back, like, I promise you, everyone at the restaurant is like, yo, look at these fucking weirdos over at, like, table 12. That's just society, man. Some things you can't change. I mean, is it really easier to share stuff? Like, how big is this table? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether I'm doing this or doing this, like, does it really, like, that just kind of, I don't know. Taylor Swift is an average musician. She peaked in 2014, to be honest. Oh man, I mean, I got like little to no opinion like on Taylor Swift, honestly, yo. Like, my buddy James, huge Taylor Swift fan. We go on road trips. He'll be playing that shit, and I can't say that I'm a big fan. You know, I feel like is she a country music? I don't know if she. I don't know, pop country. I don't really know what she does. She defies genres. Yeah, I really don't even understand how she's like the biggest like artist, like damn near like ever or something. Like not ever, but like damn near, like you know what I mean. Like her, like people were paying like thousands of dollars for tickets and stuff. Like I don't even know if I could name multiple songs. Like Love Story, right? I think that's what it's called. Like the Romeo and Juliet one. That's like a popular one. I mean, is a musician? Like, does she play instruments? What does she play? Like guitar? I mean, yeah, she's probably trash at guitar. Like, I don't think anyone's like Taylor Swift's a sick guitar player. Like, nobody says that. I mean, I guess she's got a good voice. I don't know if the singer count as musician. I guess okay. I don't think she's that talented personally. At least, not talented to be deserving of like the highest like grossing like artist of all time. Like that is crazy. Don't kill me, Swifties. Whoa. I'm in space. Being sore actually feels good. Earlier today, I fell down a flight of stairs. Of course, it was extremely painful at first. I hurt my leg, but after a few minutes, the pain went down a bit and my leg was sore, but it kind of felt good. Soreness can feel good because it creates a deep, dull ache that contrasts with sharp pain, and that kind of sensation can be strangely soothing. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this person has like a kink or something. Like I don't like that. Just at first I thought it was gonna be like when I read the title, like being sore actually feels good. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, like you know, like when you work out and you feel sore, like you kind of like know you did like a good workout and it's like rewarding or something. And then when I read I fell down a flight of stairs, I was just like, okay, like where is this guy going? Of course, it was extremely painful at first. I hurt my leg, but then it kind of felt good. Nah, that's just weird. Like I feel like, I mean, no kink shame, but I feel like that guy's got some freaky shit going on that he might need to, I don't know, explore on his own time, because I don't think people would agree with that. Like falling downstairs sounds crazy. Imagine falling downstairs and being like, yo, that shit kind of felt good. Like, yo, like damn, this shit hurts, and then you're like, oh wait, I kind of like it. Like that is crazy. I don't like that take. No, I don't agree with it personally. I would have to say no. I feel sore right now, and I don't like it. That's what I love most about these things. Just imagining the person like experiencing this, and then just like feeling the need to share it. Yo, like, yo, I fell down the stairs earlier, and like, yo, that shit low key felt good. If you let your cat go outside, you're a bad person. Oh, why? Like, I don't really understand this. Like, I don't like. Does the cat come back? Like, it's just like an outside cat that like wants to go outside, but he comes back. Like, why does that make you bad? Like, I don't really. I guess it like depends on like context. Like, I don't know. Like, if you live on like a farm or like, you know what I mean, and like the cat just kind of like walks around the land and like comes in and out. I don't know. I don't get why it makes you a bad person. Like, because like the cat's like outside and something bad could happen, I guess, and like it's your fault for putting the cat in danger. I don't really understand why that makes you a bad person. I don't I don't get that one. Like, your cat's gonna get like a tick maybe or something in the woods, and like that's not good. And they're are they? They're just like naturally indoor creatures. I mean, I mean, outside cat is literally like a thing. Like there's indoor cats and outside cats. I don't know. Maybe what if you let your cat outside but it has like a sweater on, or like one of those spiky sweaters so like a hawk can't steal it. You know what I mean? You ever see those spiky sweaters, like the anti-hawk sweaters? What, bro? People have those for like their chihuahuas. They look tough, bro. They just have like spikes all over them, and like a hawk tries to attack them, and like it can't because it's just all spiked up. I mean, I know that my girlfriend has a bunch of cats, and she's paranoid they get outside all the time, and they never do. And if they did get outside, like sometimes when I come inside and out of the house, because I know that how much she's always worried about it, that I get worried about it, because if I did let one of the cats outside, she would hate me. So I guess I would be a bad person in that scenario. So, like I said, context matters, you know. They need that anti-hawk vest. Yo, imagine a hawk just flew down and swooped up your cat. That would be crazy, yo. Fuck, I knew I should have got the anti-hawk vest. Yo, tell me that cat doesn't go hard in the anti-hog fest, yo. Dude, what? Look at this guy. You're telling me that person that put this cat out there like that's a bad person? Oh, well, why does that cat look like that? What? No, why does that cat look like that though? That's AI, yo. Yeah, they're taking over. Crying shouldn't be only for girls. I just don't get it on why most people, especially boys, see crying as feminine. Crying is part of an emotion, and emotions are not exclusive to a specific gender, as these allow you to express your feelings in times of bliss, pain, and other factors. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that should be a hot take, really. I mean, you know what I mean? Everybody cries, whether you like to admit it or not. I do think that time and a place. You know what I mean? Like, if one of my boys was just like crying at a movie, like maybe I'd be like, you know, I wish you weren't crying at the movies right now with me, but like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you just gotta cry, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think that's a hot take. Like I said, it's just kind of a time and a place thing. I mean, I didn't. Do people really still think that? Like, you know what I mean? That seems like a 1920s ass take. Like I said, like fucking your dog dies. Like, yeah, you're gonna cry. Yo, that's cool. But like, you know, we're watching fucking the SpongeBob movie and fucking Patrick got hurt and you're crying. Like, that's crazy. Like, sometimes I'm not like a really like such like a very like macho like man or nothing like that. But sometimes you just gotta suck it up a little bit. You gotta put on your tough guy face. But that goes for women too. Sometimes women gotta suck it up too a little bit. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm not above crying though. I cry. Thank you, House Homewood. Shout out Trevor.